If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. And I feel like my account has been hand-picked by EA to showcase how good packs are this year. And it kind of... I'm not, like, ungrateful for the luck that I'm getting right now. In the last episode, we packed Van Dijk from Rival Rewards. It was insane. We've gone and packed some more crazy things. I had to complete that because I had too many duplicates from 2-player packs I needed to get rid of. But I kind of feel like I've almost... not through no fault of my own, but I kind of feel like I've ruined whatever grind I possibly had on the go here. So we picked up a 55k pack from the Silver Beast's objective. I had a couple of 75 pluses to open as well. First one obviously brings about nothing, no board, no walkout. It's Rodriguez. We move on. As you can see, the coin balance is still 830 something. I do have a couple of things up for sale. Next pack, again, no board, no walkout. So I'm thinking, right, fine. Again, nothing. This 75 pluses, we get Sissoko. He is a 50k player. He's 79 rated. He's not going to be 50k for much longer, especially once people work out that he's not actually as good as he was last year. But still. I'm then thinking, that's not bad. 2-player pack. Get a board. It's not an inform, it's not a special card. It is... Wait, it is an inform. No, it's not an inform. It's Strakosha. And that kind of gives you a hint as to what we're about to pack anyway. So we get Strakosha, 83 rated from a 2-player pack. I'm thinking, okay, things are going relatively well. Walkout. Oh dear. Well, not oh dear. Oh, fantastic. Dutch centre-back, oh dear. It's Liverpool. I know, this is a different pack. This is a different... It's the same day. We pack Van Dijk again. Untradeable again. In the same day. Same day. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know what to do with it. So, I did what any normal person would do. I discarded it. And we move on. Now, of course, we can do quick sell recovery. I've got that there for a month. As soon as EA release something, I will recover it and away we go. Next pack, it's a board again. It's French. It's striker. You won't believe it. It is Ben Yedder. This is tradable as well. Ben Yedder. I have no idea. This isn't even scratching the surface of what is about to come in this episode. It's just absolutely mental. We get Ben Yedder, 120-odd thousand coins at the time of opening the pack. Then we move into some gameplay. Just decided to play some rivals. Went into co-op. We're in Division 2, trying to go for Division 1. Don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Absolutely shambolic display from not only myself, from my co-op partner, but then when I went off co-op and just started playing with myself, awful. Game crashed as well. Things gameplay-wise are just not going for me. The game crashed. That was what that was. It's not me editing badly. It's just the game crashed. So I thought I'd show you. We were losing anyway, but still, not the point. So then I decided, you know what? I'm going to go in to Rivals by myself, and I'm going to see how bad I am by myself, because I haven't played for maybe a day or two in Rivals without co-op, and turns out, yep, just as bad. Absolutely awful defending. Can't defend. I struggle to attack as well. And what makes it even worse right now, and you'd think maybe this would make it better, what's making it even worse is my team is absolutely incredible. And I'm playing against teams that are just not that good. And on paper, maybe they've got, like, Rodrigo is their only real sort of semi-expensive player who's about, what, 25, 30k. I've got Ronaldo, I've got Ben Yedder, I've got all, like, Van Dijk at the back, all these players. And I am getting absolutely spanked against people whose best player is a 20k striker. Diogo Jota gets on the score sheet in Rivals, so it does help his record. Of course, the whole point of this series is to get Diogo Jota up there to 1,000 games. However many goals and assists we can achieve is nice. We lost against that guy, and then unfortunately it meant that we gave up our Division 2 status. We are now Division 3. We moved into some packs. There were some 15Ks in the store. And I do like a 15k pack, and I've been doing a little bit of the 5k pack method where you open a 5k pack and sell everything that's in it. So I opened one 15k pack with coins, got myself that inform, and got... next pack, we got Raheem Sterling. These are 15ks with coins, because there's no way I'm putting any more money in this game again. Well, not till maybe Team of the Year anyway. And even then, maybe not, to be honest. But with the pack luck the way that it is, maybe. But like I said, we're just going through these 15ks with coins. I actually got Alphonso Davies in the 15k pack with that inform at the beginning, as well as Ndidi, which was insane. That's a lot of money. Third pack in is Gini Wijnaldum. I said to myself, I'm going to keep going until I pack something that isn't worth more than the pack. And 3 packs in, I'd packed more than all of the 15ks put together would have cost. So I thought, I'm going to open them all. Why not? So I did. Then we got ourselves... This isn't a 15k pack. This is the Team of the Week pack that EA dished out. Was it the Deadline Day pack or something? Whatever it was. EA dished that out. I got that. It was bad. Then we got another walkout in another pack. This wasn't a 15k pack. I can't remember what pack it was. But it was Trent Alexander-Arnold. I mean, again, this is tradable. We could sell him. I'm not going to. He is actually going to go into the team. Because I feel like... he's at the price now where an 87 would be when he's needed for an SBC anyway. So I'm not that bothered about selling him. Wijnaldum, on the other hand, probably will get sold. Raheem Sterling has already gone. Alphonso Davies, you didn't see it after the pack open, unfortunately, but Alphonso Davies has gone. And Diddy went as well, because there was no point keeping him. Went into the next game, lost 2-1. Diogo Jota on the score sheet again. But, I mean, all these players, all the coins I have, and all, the team that I'm running... and I cannot for the life of me win games against people who don't have the same luxury that I do and the same luck that I've been given. I am 100% certain that this account is rigged this year. It was 2 years ago. Then last year, not so much. We didn't do too badly last year with packs, but it wasn't anything like this. This year already, I've packed more than not one person should normally pack. Okay, so that was relegation, not the game before. So actually, we've been relegated now. We're in Division 3 now. Then I went into another game and I decided to... Oh no, my bad. My new tactics are a little bit gung-ho. And I tried it out in friendlies last night. And it works, kind of. I mean, I'm susceptible to conceding goals, but I can score them now. This, unfortunately, is rivals beforehand. Diogo Jota on the score sheet twice does really well. I say... this, unfortunately, is beforehand. This is a 4-3-2-1. We've gone back to FIFA 20 tactics, kind of. Sissoko in the team. Ben Yedder in the team. Plays it forward to Ronaldo. I'll show you the team and all the instructions and everything in just a second when we go live. Ronaldo plays it back inside. Diogo Jota looking for the ball back to Ronaldo. There it is. And bang, on the turn. I can't believe he's managed to squeeze it in, but he has done. And we win a game. Finally. Can't remember the last time I won a game. 3-1. We pick up the points that we needed to send us back, well, not send us back up, but to get us back on the road to Division 2. And Diogo Jota has played a blinder there. 2 goals, 1 assist, fair play to him. His record is now looking quite tasty. All in rivals, no squad battles, 13 games, 13 goals, 4 assists. If you're thinking, I haven't seen all of them, no, you probably haven't. I can't show you every single goal, because otherwise, well, not otherwise, I'd be here till God knows when, but I lose them. I play so many games that I will lose some clips, and some of them will sort of get just lost in all the sea of footage that I have. So I've tried to show you the best, not the best, but like a selection of them and ones I could find quite easily that I've written down and noted. But there we go, 13 and 13. Let's have a look at this account. Hoodies off, things are getting serious. Look at the coins, baby. Look at the coins. 1,079,000. Big fan of that. Now, of course, that doesn't really matter too much to the road to glory because we are first owner. We're not going to go out and buy anyone. There are a few comments of people saying that I should be allowed to buy one player. Maybe, maybe not. I haven't quite decided that myself yet. I suppose if there is one player that I really desperately need for the team, maybe I'll look into doing it. But for right now, I'm kind of happy to just... I wouldn't say challenge myself because this isn't a challenge. It's just been absolutely mental. The pack luck has been crazy. And what's even more crazy about it is that the FIFA points that I put on at the very beginning for this account, I got nothing. I say nothing. I packed like 1 or 2 players who were going for 30, 40k here or there. And I managed to get up to around 150, 200k. And then ever since then, all of the coins and the pack pulls and everything have come from either objectives, SBCs. The advanced SBCs in particular probably made me around 300, 400,000 coins. The Luis Suarez that we packed was from the pre-order pack at the beginning. So there's an awful lot on this account, and you can attribute it to FIFA points if you want, but in actual fact, I've packed almost nothing of value from FIFA points, which is, if that's not a sign to not bother with FIFA points and just to go for the advanced SBCs, do the marquee matchups every Thursday. If there's a pack that EA drop as an SBC, get it done, open it, you never know, and play the game. Get rival rewards, get weekend league rewards, and eventually, even if your pack luck is nowhere near as crazy as mine has been, you will eventually pack something. And that is what we were doing last year. Eventually, we managed to pack a few things to help us along our way. This year, EA have just thrown it all at us at once for some reason. I don't know why. This is the team and the way that it looks for, or will look for, the first 10 games of Champs. Now, we were thinking, you have packed Ronaldo, and he's on the bench. Oh, I also packed Adama last night as well. He's untradeable. Can't remember where it came from. I did a few 2-player packs, and I was going to show you, and then I got literally nothing. It was just bad pack after bad pack, so I didn't bother showing you them. Built 5 of them. I think... Oh, what did it come from? I completed an objective last night, and it came from an objective. It might have been season progress. Either way, Adama's there. He's untradeable. I'll bring him on maybe now and again if I'm desperate for pace or whatever. But, you know, it is what it is. So, Martial at the moment doesn't get a look in. I completed Hwang Hee-chan, as you saw at the very beginning of the episode, because I had cards I needed to get rid of. We've still got Immobile, who is tradable. That came from advanced SBCs. Chiellini is tradable. Once again, I believe it was advanced SBCs. Gignac is there because why not? He's got 1 goal in 2 games. At one point, he had the same number of goals as Diogo Jota had for me, and he'd only come off the bench. Anthony Martial is untradeable. He came from a 2-player pack. You would have seen this. And despite the fact that he does have 15 assists and 12 goals in 16 games, I will admit that maybe half of those goals and assists have come from squad battles. So he's not as good as you'd think he is. I mean, he's not a bad player, obviously. But for right now, we have a lone Mbappe. 11 games on Mbappe, so we're going to have 10 in Weekend League, which I'm about to kick off my campaign with today because it was delayed and it's been extended, which is awesome. So we should be able to play full 30. There is a downside to that, of course, and that means rival rewards might not be particularly great. I have played some rival games, as you would have seen a couple already, and I've played a few co-op on someone else's account. I'll show you where I am with that right now, but that is what the team looks like. Wijnaldum is tradable. I have played with him because I played with him in friendlies. I played a good sort of 6 or 7 games of friendlies last night, working my way through the friendly objectives, but also because I don't want to go into rivals and get my ass handed to me and then not pick up the points. And yeah, so just been playing a lot of friendlies. But that, because it's tradable, and right now he is selling for about 100,000 coins, there is a very strong possibility that I will sell him, because I don't see him holding 100k for that much longer. Yes, this is first owner, and it doesn't mean I can sell him and then go buy him back again. I just think I'm going to sell him and pick up my coins for him. When it comes to Trent, it's a little bit different. Trent, again, tradable, because we've just packed him one of those 15k packs. However, because he's not really worth that like crazy amount. If he was 100 and something thousand, he'd be gone. But because he's only like 50 odd thousand coins, he's only just a little bit more than what an 87 would cost at the height of an 87's price, right? Does that make sense? So right now you could pick up an 87 quite cheap. Angel Di Maria, for example, he's down there in like sort of 15 to 18,000 coins. And yeah, that could happen to Trent. But at some point, EA will release a bunch of SBCs. The icons, for example, they're coming next month, where you need high-rated cards. So I would imagine that Trent is going to keep that sort of 30, 40,000 coin price tag anyway. So for the sake of that 10, 15k, I'm more than happy to stick a shadow on him, whack him in the team, get the links to Van Dijk, get the links to Diogo Jota, and away we go. We have Sissoko in here as well. We packed him in that 75 plus, which he's a good card. Review for him will be out shortly. I've had to do the Road to Glory before I do a few reviews today because I was going to review Wijnaldum, Sissoko and Ben Yedder, but I didn't want to ruin the Road to Glory. So I had to do this first. But that's the way the team will look for the first 10 games of Champs. Then what I'm going to do, after Mbappe goes down to 1 game, I'm going to take him out, keep him for friendlies, and then I'm going to put Martial in there. Yes, Ben Yedder's going to be off chem, but I think that's a fair replacement. And I will play 4-2-3-1, and I will show you the tactics in a second. Ben Yedder is also tradable, and he is currently selling for around 110 maybe, which is a little bit less than when I packed him. But again, I'm going to use him for the weekend league, same with Wijnaldum, and then I'm going to sell them both. Yes, it does mean that I'm going to pick up coins, but I can't spend those coins for the team, and I know that that kind of takes away from, well, you've got them first owner, why are you selling them? Well, yes, I've got them first owner, but I kind of want to make this a first owner untradeable team almost, because it means that I can't, like Van Dijk, I would have sold Van Dijk if I'd packed him. I would have used him for a little bit, reviewed him, of course, but then I would have sold him because it's over 500,000 coins, and I'm more than happy to use Tomori just to play some games with, and then pick up those coins and use those for reviews and whatever it may be. But because he's untradeable, more than happy to leave him in there. The other untradeable Van Dijk that I have, like I said, I've discarded it. I am waiting for EA to drop an SBC that I really want to do. I could do one of the SBCs that are currently available, James for example, and I still might do it, but I'm not going to just throw Van Dijk into it for the sake of it. I might even wait until the icon comes out. So recover it in the next week or two, leave it there unassigned for a little bit, and then see what EA do with icons potentially. I don't know, maybe. So 4-2-3-1, that's the way I was set up in the game you just saw before we went live, the Rivals game. We didn't quite have this team, because I think that was... No, it was. It was before we picked up Wijnaldum, but it was after we picked up Ben Yedder. Yeah. But that's what I was playing on. Pressure on heavy touch, 3 depth, because my defending is awful, so I'm just dropping it back and back and back, and... Ugh. But that, for whatever reason, it was alright, but it didn't really work tremendously well. Okay? So, looking at it now, I mean, obviously Martial would be Mbappe in Weekend League. Wijnaldum isn't really, like, Wijnaldum in that cam role, yeah, it's not bad, but I would prefer that to be, I don't know, Ben Yedder and Ronaldo up front or something. Diogo Jota, it wouldn't be in the team if we weren't doing the 1,000 games thing. That's the whole point, right? But he wouldn't be in the team. He's good, but I have better cards, so I would be using those. However, this system, and it looks a little bit like what the hell, but fast build-up, pressure on heavy touch, same defense as we were just doing. We've got 10 for players in the box. Fast build-up. I am literally picking up the ball and just going. We're off. If I get caught on the counter, so what? We get caught on the counter. I am playing like Ian Holloway right now. If they score 5, we're just going to have to score 6. It's just going to have to be the way that it is. So in terms of instructions, we've got Diogo Jota to stay forward, so he's constantly up there as an outlet. We have Wijnaldum come back on defence because I feel like... He's got great stamina, by the way, but I feel like we are going to need him to come back and help out Fred and Sissoko because everyone's going to be thrown forward. So there's going to be a big gap. Wijnaldum's going to have to fill that gap by himself. Ben Yedder get in the box for the cross. Same with Anthony Martial. Sissoko is stay back while attacking, cut passing lanes, and cover centre. Fred is just cut passing lanes, cover centre. He's got high work rates, I believe, anyway. Can't check it from here, but yeah, he will come back and go forward and what have you. The fullbacks, balanced. We're going to allow them to roam, do whatever they want. It's fine. Hugo Lloris, I would, I'm going to put him on sweeper, keeper, comes for crosses because I'm just going to be more attacking. And that, in friendlies last night, won me every single game that I played. We absolutely rinsed people, and some of them had really good teams. I played one who had loads of lone icons in there. Whether he's a good player or not is irrelevant because this team was up to standard. And it is a skill-based matchmaking, so you are playing against people in and around your rivals' score. So it's it was a good indicator as to how I'll be playing in Weekend League at least. If I lose by 5 goals to 4, so be it. You know, at least we've given it a good go, basically. I'm actually going to put Martial on the bench for Di Maria, because I think I'd prefer to bring on Martial. I did have Hwang Hee-chan on the bench, but then I packed Adama, and I think I'd rather bring on Adama than I would Hwang Hee-chan. Chelsea have just scored, and I do apologise, but I need to check whether Kai Havertz had anything to do with it. So I'm going to just check that right now, and I don't know, because SofaScore is broken. But yeah, there we go. So, no, Timo Werner's just scored his first goal for Chelsea. Go on, son. Let's have a look at division rivals here. So we're currently ranked 2. Not good, because I was ranked 1 last night. Very depressing stuff. It's because Weekend League has started. That's fair enough, right? But we've played 17 matches. It's Saturday, bear in mind, and we've played 17 games of rivals since Thursday. So, you know, having my fill of the game right now. Can't say I'm enjoying the game that much, to be fair, because I'm bad. I know I'm in Division 3, and I know I was in Division 2, but I don't feel like I'm very good at the game. And I feel like I'm very bad defensively more than anything. Well, not more than anything. I don't feel like I'm that bad defensively compared to attacking. I do feel like I'm bad defensively, but my attacking is awful. And that's why I've gone on 10 for players in the box and as gung-ho as I can be without just playing 4-2-4, everyone go forward. Because at least if I can score 5 goals, I'll pick up a decent amount of points. And there is every chance that you can just make your opponent rage quit, because who knows? If you go 3-0 down in the first 10 minutes of a game, maybe, and you see that the guy has Mbappe, Ronaldo, and all the rest of it, you might be thinking to yourself, I don't want any part of this, and I'm just going to leave. Rage quits are fewer and far between this year because of the points people... I don't know why I did that. Because of the points people need for the ranking and what have you. You get fewer rage quits, but yeah. So this is Division 2. So if we end up finishing Rank 2, Division 2... If I decide to take untradeable again, which I'm kind of leaning toward because we're going to get tradable Weekend League rewards. If I were to choose untradeable, we'd get 4 mega packs and 4 15Ks. Now, 15K packs have been quite kind to me in the last 24 hours, so I'm not actually that unhappy at that. So you never know, we might pack something decent there. The only downside to that would be, of course, if we pack Van Dijk again, or Trent, or Ronaldo. Well, I say no, Trent isn't that bad because Trent is tradable, right? So if we pack Wijnaldum or Trent or Ben Yedder or whatever, we could sell the sellable one. Well, they would have gone already, to be fair. But yeah, then we could put them in the club. That's why I want untradables, because then there's no temptation to sell them. We can put them in the team and we can use them. If I do somehow manage to finish rank 1, we will get 4 mega packs, 2 rare mega packs, and then 2 25Ks. That is so much better. We are swapping the 4 15Ks for 2 rare megas and 2 25K packs. Those 2 25Ks, by the way, are the packs that I packed Suarez in. So, you never know. I'm going to kick off my Weekend League campaign with the team that you've just seen, with the tactics you've just seen on screen right now. I am not expecting to do well this Weekend League, and I'm probably not expecting to do well next Weekend League either. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to. It's going to take a bit of fitting in. I should be blitzing most people with that team. I know that, but I'm not going to be able to because I'm just not good enough. I'll do what I can. The goal is, as it always has been, Gold 3. However, because of the way that EA have done Rivals, there is every chance that I will be playing all 30 games for the foreseeable future, because you're limited to 30 games in one game mode. You know, you play 30 in Foot Champs, and you've basically done everything in Rivals as well, and you're just playing for Division then. You're not playing for points. If you haven't seen it, go check it out on Twitter. We will maybe talk about that in a separate video. An absolute mess and a terrible decision in my opinion, but it is what it is. Wow. Are we on the red list? I look forward to more rewards. I can't believe. Like, I just opened that 115K with coins just to see, because of the 5Ks were going so well, so I thought, just give it a go. Made Alphonso Davies sold for 50k-ish, and Diddy was like 10, 15k, and that Inform was an instant 10k. I haven't sold him, I think I've still got him, but either way, it was an instant 10k. So I thought to myself, I'm covered for the next however many 15ks, I might as well just do another one. And then when I packed Sterling, that made my mind up to open all of them, because I'd made my money back. He sold for 120,000 coins, and that's why we're on so many coins right now. But that's the way the team looks for Weekend League. Let me know what your teams look like for Weekend League. Some people have sent me them on Twitter. If you want to send me yours and you haven't done already, link for my Twitter is down below. Hit the like button if you hate me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.